Tonight's message is not just a teaching, it's a correction to one of the biggest misunderstandings in spiritual practice. If you've ever felt like gratitude isn't changing your life, what you're about to hear will flip your entire paradigm. My friends, I'm going to tell you about the most dangerous mistake people make with gratitude, a mistake that keeps them trapped in poverty while they think they're doing everything right. For years, I taught on television to over 300,000 people every Sunday afternoon, and the letters I received revealed something shocking. People were practicing gratitude religiously, yet staying broke, frustrated, and stuck. They would write, Neville, I'm grateful for my small apartment, but I want a mansion. I'm grateful for my low paying job, but I need more money. I'm grateful for what I have, but nothing is changing. Do you see the deadly mistake? They were being grateful for the very things they wanted to escape from. Tonight, I'm going to reveal the one shift that changes everything about gratitude, a secret that transforms it from a polite thank you into the most powerful creative force in the universe. But first, let me show you what most people get completely backwards about gratitude. If you're grateful for struggle, you get more struggle. If you're grateful for just getting by, you get more just getting by. If you're grateful for lack while hoping for abundance, you're sending mixed signals that cancel each other out. In my lectures, I taught you cannot be grateful for what you don't want and expect to receive what you do want. Most people think gratitude means being content with less, but I discovered something that shocked me. True gratitude is actually the feeling of having what you desire. Think about this. When you feel genuinely grateful for something, what are you really acknowledging? That you have it, that you process it, that it's already yours. But here's where it gets really interesting. I'm going to share something that will sound impossible to your logical mind. You can feel grateful for things that haven't happened yet in your physical world. But in consciousness, which is the only reality, everything you desire already exists. When you feel grateful for your desired abundance, you're not pretending or lying. You're simply acknowledging what is true in imagination. This is what I call grateful assumption, the practice of assuming you already have what you want and feeling the natural gratitude that comes with possession. Let me be very clear. This is not positive thinking. This is not fake it till you make it. This is dwelling in the consciousness of fulfillment. When you truly understand this, gratitude becomes the bridge between imagination and reality. It's the feeling that makes your assumptions real. But there's a specific technique that makes this incredibly powerful. I taught this exact method to thousands of people, and those who applied it consistently saw remarkable changes in their financial circumstances. Here's the technique. Instead of being grateful for what you see, become grateful for what you assume. Before sleep each night, assume your desires are already fulfilled. Don't think about getting them, think from having them. Then let natural gratitude arise from this assumption. If you desire financial freedom, don't visualize money coming to you. Instead, assume you already have financial freedom. Feel what that feels like. Then, from that consciousness, feel grateful. The gratitude isn't forced or artificial. It's the natural response of someone who has everything they need. This grateful assumption held consistently impresses your subconscious mind with the reality of your fulfilled desire. But here's what makes this technique absolutely unstoppable. Your subconscious mind is like a faithful servant. It creates whatever you consistently assume to be true about yourself. When you practice gratitude from the consciousness of having your desires fulfilled, you're not trying to convince your subconscious of something false. You're acknowledging what is true in imagination. And here's the crucial point. Your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what you vividly imagine and what you physically experience. When you feel grateful for abundance that you've assumed, your subconscious mind accepts this as your reality. It then works to make your external world match this inner conviction. This is why assumption works. This is why gratitude creates. This is why feeling is the secret. But most people make one crucial mistake that ruins everything. The mistake is trying to feel grateful while still identified with lack. It's like trying to feel warm while standing in freezing water. You cannot feel grateful for wealth while thinking of yourself as poor. You cannot feel grateful for success while believing you're a failure. This is why I always taught you must first assume the stake you desire before you can feel grateful for it. Don't try to feel grateful for money while worrying about bills. Don't try to feel grateful for success while dwelling in failure consciousness. Instead, step out of the state you don't want. Step into the state you do want. Then let gratitude naturally arise from this new assumption. And here's the most powerful time to do this. The most powerful time to practice grateful assumption is in the drowsy state before sleep. This is when your conscious mind relaxes its grip and your subconscious becomes most impressionable. As you lie in bed, don't review your problems or worry about tomorrow. Instead, assume your desires are already fulfilled. Feel what it's like to have everything you want. Then, from that assumption, let gratitude fill your being. This isn't gratitude for what might happen. This is gratitude for what you're assuming has already happened. Hold this grateful assumption as you drift into sleep. What you plant in this drowsy state will grow in your waking world. But here's the secret that accelerates everything. The secret is this: don't just feel grateful. Feel grateful from the end. Most people feel grateful for the beginning of their journey. But I taught people to feel grateful from the completion of their journey. Imagine you're looking back on your life after achieving everything you desire. How would you feel? Grateful? Yes, but not desperate gratitude. Natural gratitude, the easy appreciation of someone who has been blessed. This is the consciousness you must inhabit, the consciousness of someone who has already received everything they wanted. When you dwell in this grateful completion consistently, your external world must conform to match this inner reality. And here's proof that this works. Uh, in my lectures, I shared the story of a gentleman who came to me convinced that discrimination was keeping him poor. He believed the whole world was against him because of his circumstances. I taught him exactly what I'm teaching you. There is no cause outside the arrangement of your own mind. I showed him how to assume a new state and feel grateful from that assumption. It took him 3 years to fully overcome his fixed ideas, but when he did, the transformation was remarkable. He went from poverty to netting $250,000 in a single year. He told me, "Neville, I overcame it. Now I have 4 wonderful offices to choose from. I picked the best one, not because it was the only option, but because it had the best facilities." This man learned to feel grateful from the consciousness of success, not from the consciousness of limitation. But here's the most important part. The truth is this: gratitude is not the result of receiving, it's the cause of receiving. Most people think they'll feel grateful when they get what they want, but I taught the opposite. Feel grateful for what you want and you'll get it. This grateful assumption, this feeling of thankfulness for your fulfilled desires, is what impresses your subconscious mind with the reality of your good. When you understand this, gratitude becomes the most practical tool in your manifestation toolkit. It's not just a nice feeling, it's the feeling that creates your reality. Now, if you want to master this technique completely, I've shared with you the principle, but there's much more to learn about applying this in your daily life. The specific scenes to imagine, the exact words to use, the common mistakes that block results. All of this is covered in a comprehensive guide that goes deeper than what we can explore in one video. Comment reset below and you'll get access to the complete gratitude mastery system. You'll discover the 5 specific gratitude practices that bypass your logical mind, the future memory technique that makes your desires feel inevitable, and the exact nightly routine that programs your subconscious for abundance. This isn't theory. These are the same methods I taught to thousands of people who transformed their financial lives through the power of grateful assumption. And if this video has opened your eyes to the real power of gratitude, please hit that like button to help others discover these life-changing principles. Subscribe for more of my authentic teachings that can transform your reality from the inside out. Remember, you don't become grateful because you receive abundance. You receive abundance because you become grateful. Start tonight. Assume your desires are fulfilled. Feel grateful from that assumption and watch your world transform to match your inner conviction. Sleep well, my friends, and sleep grateful. If this message moved you, let it be the night your inner world finally shifts into abundance. And before you go, subscribe to Stories and Quotesby for more transformative wisdom delivered straight to your soul.